Fun characters, complex strategies, beautiful art, and great replayability? You're not dreaming. You play Tuggowar. Greetings everyone, this is the Common Quester and today we are playing Tuggowar. I found this game as a demo and I absolutely loved it. We're gonna go through basically the tutorial, which is the demo. Dave wants to play a ranked match. Not right now, David. I'm in the middle of recording. Thank you so much though. Hi, I'm Tanya. Let's have some fun. I'll try to be nice. We're gonna learn a little bit about Tanya today and we're gonna learn maybe a little bit about ourselves. But I'm just going to show you the demo tutorial. This is a game by Tension Games. Absolutely recommend. I'll show you why. Let's jump into number 1. AI Mission 1. Dummy. First of all, one thing I like about this, first thing that stands out about this game is the art style. Capture all lands. Draw cards. It looks really well done. So you got, the game will explain, but basically you got power cards. Or energy cards, really. And they give you a certain amount of energy. This is your shop. You choose a card to buy. You have a default shop, and this is going to, of course, expand as we get better at the game. Gonna buy a tank.
Got a tank. Let's capture some lands.
Let's do it, Tanya. Tanya will talk to us every so often. You capture 2 lands. Basically, this game works that you start here, your enemy starts here, and you want to conquer everything. All of the available lands your tank took. Capture 2 lands. Enemy gets a turn. Basic infantry unit. They capture it. Play all this energy. And we can get more. So gas. Resource 2. Costs 2 resource to buy. Resources. Adds 2 resources when in your hand. Production. Contributes 4 to your total production while in your deck. So basically, these production points allow us to buy things like tanks, which cost us, if you see there in the -4, over there. Let's get another gas, because that's what it's telling us to do. Let's do it. Each turn, all your cards are returned to your deck, and you draw 5 random cards. So you get to see your deck, and it just chooses them for you. Okie dokie, and we're gonna play a bit more. Buy another tank, and let's seal the deal here. I'm just going to click attack, and it's going to just cause them all to attack. Boom. So it's pretty cool. At the end, you get to see... Let's do it. You get to see like what cards were played. Not a lot to say about that dummy one. Oh! I always skip the cards you get. That was the medic. She'll come up in number 2. I am so excited. Sorry, guys. I'm a little moving a little faster. One trick pony. Capture all lands. Okay, draw your cards. Let's take this one step at a time. So, I'm gonna play our little power cards. Medic, she's my type of gal. Very supportive. So Medic, look at that. Isn't this like a gorgeous kind of art style? I mean, from the Medic to the tank, the gas, I like it. So what does she do? Action is played from your hand. Costs production, so uses 2 productions while in your deck. Support. Units get +1 attack the turn they are supported. So let's buy her. So right now we just have our basic infantry. He's just gonna take 1. 1 for 1. This is your total production value of all your cards. Buy gas if you need more. Great. We're gonna play her. She basically gives you like an extra draw and support. So we're gonna play our these. This is like, so you start with coal, basic, and then you can upgrade to gas and then so on and so forth. Adding gas to your deck increases your production. And we're just gonna, you can kind of choose who's gonna get supported. These are the exact same one. We just went up 2 instead of 1. Each turn, all your cards are returned to your deck and you draw 5 random cards, just like they said before. Nothing wrong with a little repetition. Put some coal back in there. Now we can buy, let's just buy another medic, because why not? We're going to take cards you didn't draw, get more hot, and are much more likely to be drawn. This is an interesting feature. So you always have some cards you just didn't play, and they're going to increase in the likelihood that they will be drawn. So it's not like a normal deck where you just put them all at the bottom and then you work your way down. It's all random, so the whole deck's available at any point in the game. However, some cards are more likely to play it than others. We're just gonna get more support here because why not? And I'm gonna attack with him. Get a little bit more. I probably could have gone with that, but whatever. See, now they're pushing back. So this is the tug of war element. No? And she's Tanya's gonna give us little comments a little bit later. Don't have enough production. Oh, I don't have enough energy, so I need 5 energy. So we're just gonna buy some more gas. And unfortunately, I kind of went hard on the medic. So these guys can only use 1 support at a time. So I would need another unit to use that extra support. But we're just gonna go with that. Obviously, you want to use your cards sparingly. Oh my goodness, I might not have. Okay, so well, let's just go 2. Went up 4 now. I probably should have bought a tank earlier when I had the chance, but okay, now we're gonna go grab that tank. He's gonna give us a little more chutzpah. So medic and another medic, and at least you get 1 unit that we can use. And we're just gonna grab this tank. And I like how they're immediately added and just attack, end it all. Overwhelming force. So 8 turns, probably could have done better with that one. You received a new medal from medic. Cards with medals are much more likely to appear in your matches. That's interesting. At least in the demo, I don't know how the live game is. Oh, oil, great. They just kind of randomly spawn your deck, so you just kind of get what you get. Enemy passive aggressive. Okay, now we have a little more things that we're working with here. Energy is added automatically from now on, so I don't have to constantly click these cold cards, which is kind of nice. So we can get a medic, gas, a lorry, very UK British game. Production costs 2 to your total production while in your deck. Get and support. So basically, it doesn't draw another card, but it can give you 2 production. Pretty useful. Now we have at certain points they have like events or things that are going to happen along this tug of war. So now we have an oil deposit. So if I capture that, I get some oil. So seems like a good thing to do. What we're going to do is we're going to add a lorry to this. And we're just going to inch forward a bit. And so they get a jump start. Ooh, interesting.
Diplomats. I don't trust them. They're unpredictable.
That's a new card added, Diplomat. Check the history bar to review tips and enemy moves. Scouted enemy cards are also up here. So we have intel. So we get to see what they're drawing from. And they have something called a Diplomat, which gives you a lot of attack until you have enemy contact, and then you replace this with a random action from your enemy shop. They basically can capture land real fast. Speaking of, let's do that. Capture that oil. So now we have that added. There's a lot more, triple the amount. Okay, so we have 10 production. I can get another tank, a medic. If I get a medic, I could also get gas, which could be useful. However, let's just try aggressive this time. So we can do that. We can also get gas when I get that. So let's just go for it. Great. So now he just copied our engineer. They no longer have a diplomat. I am going to... Let's do engineer, why not? Attack. Nice, plenty of energy there. Let's just go for it. I think we won. There we go. pretty simple. So they're going to add elements as we go. This is just the demo. So we received a new medal for Lori. We're likely to play Lori's now. Awesome. So next tier, tier 2, Nation. This is where it gets, I think they're really good at adding layers to the base game to make it more interesting, but not super complicated. Let's play. I'm sorry, man. I'm going through the demo for everybody. Okay, so basically, Nation allows us to add. Let's see. You only get one nation when you already have one. It's built on a land, and these are all lands. A building that's not in your deck is the base. Defense. It takes one more attack to capture this land. So basically, I can add this and add like a buffer defense to my deck. And Tanya is now going to join us. She'll be here in just a bit. So right now, I'm just going to buff my deck a little bit with some gas and just take basic land. We still have some oil deposits here. I'm going to add a medic to the team. She's going to take all that. Lori comes in, and they built their first nation, so now I don't have access to these cards up here yet until I build the nation. I don't have enough energy for that, unfortunately. So right now we're going to add a little bit more energy, gas availability, and then take this oil deposit. So I went really heavy on production to start with. Let's see if that works out for me. And now they're coming in close. I probably could have gone diplomat. Probably should have, but I didn't. So what we're going to do now is we are going to play Nation. Yes, let's do it. Why not? And then we're going to put it, how confident do I feel? I'm going to put it right here. That gives me a little defense here. I'm kind of playing a little more hesitantly in this round. I have way too much production right now. Okay. Didn't hit me in the butt.
Hey, that's me. Try to support me, okay?
So that's Tanya. Let's get Tanya in the game. So her special ability is she gets +2 attack when supported instead of just the +1. And you can switch the order of these cards depending on who gets the support. But let's just go choose her. Oh, units can attack after you buy cards. I almost forgot to buy cards. So that means she's going to work really well with the medic. So we're going to add another medic to the team. And now we're going to attack, and she's going to go first. So she's a really useful card to play, at least early in the game. Obviously, there's going to be better cards later on. She's just tier 2. There's eventually going to be a tier 3, but useful card nonetheless. So what else do we have? We have Combat Drone. The enemy adds 2 explosives to their deck. Explosives basically destroy the land, so they're going to lose lands from their start point onward. And we have Research. Draw 2 cards. I am going to draw another Tanya. Let's try it out. And I'm going to draw another medic. So right now she only gets 1, so she's a little happy. This may or may not be a good strategy. Let me know what you think in the chat. Was this a good strategy? Right now, okay, we're just gonna spam Tanya, and we're going to we're gonna get the medic as well. Okay, here we go. +3. All the Tanyas. And of course, Tanya is not perfect when she doesn't have any support, which is basically my hand right now. But let's do this. So we have Disrupt. Cools down. When you buy this, you can buy it. You can't buy it again for 2 turns. Its effect has an effect when you buy it. Basically, it disables. A disabled card can't be drawn, bought, don't trigger a build, cooldown, or become more hot. So let's disable one of their cards. So how about we disable? So these are their cards. Let's disable their tanks. So they can't use the tank. So that just actually went out of their hand for this round. We're just going to use... I have so many Tanyas. My goodness. Now, hopefully another medic. Please draw another Tanya. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Reporting.
Regardless, we're gonna put her in there, and everyone gets supported. And that, my friends, is how you use Tanya.
Do this.
Just spam her with the medic. And we get a level up. And Tanya, I got a medal for her. Awesome. Perfect. And I got a fighter. Now, obviously, this one is going to cost a lot more production and a lot more energy, but it's going to give us 3. Let's go for it. Round 5 on higher ground. I really like the tutorial, how it walks you through everything and it adds slowly. So now we have Fog of War, the map Hidden Enemy Land. I'm pretty sure mine's hidden as well. And they went first. So I get something called Jumpstart, which gives me +1 energy, +1 support. You get this when the enemy has the first turn. But let's go ahead and play that. And I have a lot of options here. And we have a new area, High Ground. It takes 2 more attack to capture the land this is on. So basically it's hills on the map now. I'm going to, let's see, I can spend all for there. I can spend all for there. How about we build some really strong economics first? He gets 2 anyways. There we go. My turn again. I am going to add a medic. And I'm going to disrupt. What can I disrupt? I'm going to disrupt. Let's see. I'm going to disrupt that. Maybe that was a waste. That might have just been a waste because they might not even have the economics to support that. Probably should have gone Lori. Probably should have, but I didn't. Okie dokie. Now we are going to get a Lori as well. And he's just going to capture that land. Great. So now that we have it, it takes 2 more to use it. So that's kind of our defensive position now. And can I add that on top of it? I wonder. Let me see. Oh, I can't. So I'll just put this is like a really strong buffed fallback area at the moment. So they kind of did a very similar thing. Now we're going to add that. The nice part is it now gives me access to a Tanya. And let's also add, let's see if we can get, shall we disrupt? I'm going to disrupt any Loris they might have. Tanya, let's just attack.
Let's get to it.
Gain some ground. Rush them. Scouted a powerful enemy building. They have a university building. This building is ready in 5 turns. Disabled buildings don't build. So basically they can use this now. And every 5 turns, it's going to give them a draw 3 card. Okay. We are going to go ahead and let's see. I only have 9. But right now, if I attack with them, I would just get up to here. If I add the tank, I wouldn't be able to conquer this. I need a little over. It takes 2 or more. Would I be able to conquer it? 1, 2. You know what? Let's find out. No, it won't. It would stop there. So I need a little bit over 2. So it gets to 0, but doesn't take the land, unfortunately. So my first thought was right, but that's okay. Still useful. So here's where the tug-of-war element really comes in. We are going to, I'll tell you what, we're going to add gas, fall back a little bit. Not fall back, but give them a little more space. Oh, or not. We'll take it. Put Tanya in front so she gets the support. And let's just add some gas to the tank. And now we take the hill. Push through. So let's see if we can get past their nation element here. Oh, they just took it back. Let's see. Let's add a Tanya to the hand so we can get a lot more back. And let's add a tank. I think we might be able to sweep them right now. Almost. Almost.
Give it to me.
Nice. We really pushed them back. So now we have these defensive positions, so it's going to be a lot harder for them. However, we just drew coal. Like, all we did was draw coal. So we're... It's probably the worst hand you can get at this point in the game, but that's okay. I feel very confident in what we can do in this moment. A lot of supporting for a fighter. Not right now, my friend. I am in the midst of destroying my enemies. Okay. Time for a sweep. This is slaughter here. So we got that, but basically 11 kill turn, and we got a research medal. Woohoo! Powering through. Okay, number 6. Counterfeit. Add an enemy shop card to your shop. It costs 1 energy less. Let's do this. I think when I was playing the demo, this is where I first failed. So now we have more or less a full shop and tier as far as I can see. So you can see now we can get to the... Now at least we can see the 3rd level. This shop will be able in the later match. So, not the full thing. They're just kind of tantalizing us with it. Hostiles. When captured, destroy this. So basically you have a 3rd faction on the field. Let's go ahead with a lorry. Kind of build up our economy. So, Tanya's not here anymore. Get some other stuff. What do we have? Oh, this one's manage arsenal. Destroy a card in your hand plus 1 energy for its cost. Now you're eventually going to want to destroy your coal to make way for better means of production, such as gas. Let's get some gas. Let's get 2 gas.
Moving out.
Have one of these. So we would get 1, 2. That should work, I believe. Yes. Taking it. Great. So the nice part is like oh, we just got explosive. So this is going to be interesting. They destroy your land. Okay, the enemy has a different tier shop. Use counterfeit to copy their cards. Let's try it out. So they have combat drone. Don't we have combat drone? They have gas. They have a fighter. What do we have? That's different. No, we have refuel. Draw cards until you have 5 drawn units get supportable to this turn. We have university. So the only different thing that they have is this bad boy, combat drone. Do I really want a combat drone? At the moment, let's just keep it as it is. So let's do this. Let's build the nation. Fall back position. Now, there's probably a better strategy to use that. So you actually use it like strategically up here. Oh, explosive. So they just got rid of 2 of my bottom ones. So now the map is shorter on my side. I feel like I didn't draw enough cards there. So let's get a medic. Probably should get more offensive here. Perfect. So we're going to gas it up and take more ground. Now we can see them. As we approach, the fog of war lifts. Tanya. The heck. And they have a Tanya. That's the... Of course they do. Let's see. We can get that. I have 3 left over. Let's get this. Manage Arsenal as other. This means it only works on cards other than Manage Arsenal. Got it. And let's get an engineer just in case they try their explosive attack on us again. No tanks. That's okay. Not going to get a tank at the moment. Okay, let's play Manage Arsenal and get rid of one of these coals. So now we don't have to worry about it anymore. And let's replace it with... Let's see here. Give me 4, they give me 3. Let's do engineer. Oh, let's play him first. I can't buy a tank this round, and I need more to get them. So let's get me an engineer. And a gas, why not? Only one.
I can do more.
Come on, Tanya. Why do you gotta do this to me? Medic. Engineer. Excellent. Got rid of one of those. Get rid of that coal. Oh, don't have quite enough. But we're gonna strike back with the tank. And let's do this. Oof. Maybe I shouldn't have put my nation so far back. So if I lose my nation, I lose my access to my top tier cards. Dang, they have a good support back. Man, I really want to get this fighter, but I just don't have enough. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get another engineer. They give you a lot of energy. And let's stop them from using something. Let's stop them from using Tanya. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well. Any attack cards that time. Oh, no, they took my nation. So, this, like I said, this is where I'm pretty sure I failed my people. Let's see if we can get some air superiority back in here. Oh, I guess I didn't lose access to my top tier. Maybe I was wrong. Sorry about that.
Let's rock.
Oh, no. Tanya, why? Engineer. Be a whole bunch. We're going to need to get offensive here. So let's do that. I really don't know how to play refuel at the moment, which is kind of sad. Because probably should be able to. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a Tanya. Did she join? Oh, there she is, over here. You don't have enough? Oh, of course. Oh, the one time I was going to use it. So, how much did she cost? She cost 3 and I have 0. So I'm going to have to buy a lorry in order to use her. Oh well, these tanks will be useful anyways. Oh, now I can't use the tank, and they use theirs. I'm going to phase out this coal factory. And then get one of these. And that should be enough for a Tanya. And I'm going to say, cool down your Tanya. Nice. Oh, they had 2. Good.
We can do better.
Couldn't use her to full effect. However, I definitely stopped them from using hers, which would have been devastating this turn. Okay. Let's do this. We're going to sweep them now. Oh, this is beautiful. What an offensive attack.
It's on now.
Should have never left me. Okay. That was a good move. Good combo. I don't say so myself. Gotta congratulate myself. I'm gonna say cool it down to Tanya's. Nice. Took out 2 of them. Tanya, people play her a lot because she is a really powerful card to play. We're gonna increase our production ability. Take these 3. This is definitely turning in our favor. Fighter. Ooh, that was a good one. You can group the cards in your deck. Oh, well, there you go. Engineer. Engineer. There. Add a Tanya since I have a support. Let's have one of these. I can add. So you can kind of like prepare your attacks as well, which is pretty cool. And we're done, baby.
Do this.
Take the ground. Boom. Look at that. Massive sweep there at the end. Good job. Wow. You can be taught. So I think the first time I played that, I definitely failed. Tanya like destroyed me when she was on the other team. It was like a betrayal. Superpower, tier 3. Tier 2 and 3 cards are unlocked. Okay, now we're getting to the real gameplay kind of style. Gritty bastard. Naughty, naughty. Okay. So here, I think, is going to be more of your... I mean, from what I haven't played a competitive match yet, but more of a competitive sweep where you have different elements on the board already that you could acquire and take from the enemy or just take the field as you go. We're going to build up the econ at the moment. So we're just going to go 2 gas and 1 forward. I forgot about, I got to use this diplomat.
The enemy started a tech race. Good luck.
Oh. Let's try intel. You can see what the enemy's strategy. Tech race. What is that? When you buy this, basic units cost +1 energy more for both players. Draws 1 card. Your tier upgrade costs 1 less. So basically everything costs more, except they get a little bit more advantage from the tech race. That's as far as I can see it. What I want is to get a diplomat because they are super useful early game. So I'm going to, let's see, I have these. Cooldown. Not a lot of options at the moment. We're just going to add some more gas and add a little bit more. So that next turn, I'm probably going to get the gas and I can get a diplomat and really, yeah, perfect. So they're making everything a lot more expensive. And let's get a little more. I probably shouldn't go this heavy on economics. They give me 3 to start with. Perfect. Okay. Definitely need more energy. And we're probably going to come in contact soon. I don't know. Let me see what cards they have. You kind of take a look at their shop. So I don't see a lot of explosive level cards, so the engineer might not be super useful at this time. But he will come useful because on enemy contact he gives a lot of energy. So let's just go with that. Got a windmill card. Perfect. Moving forward. Now we can add a little more. I think another diplomat just to get some fast. Now, some fast cards. This might be the best strategy because he gives you a lot of early gains. They have not gotten very far. That's interesting. Oh, they do have explosive cards. I'm glad I had some sort of engineer. Draws a card if you play 2 other action cards this turn. Well, I don't have any this turn, so we're just going to add 2 energy. We're going to add Nation. We're going to put Nation right here, play a little conservatively. So now I have a little buff zone. I'm going to engineer, and that'll be my turn. And I lose 2 way down there, unfortunately. Yeah, it's tech race, or it, really. Adds tech race. And get rid of that. And I'm just going to, let me see. I probably need some more strategic gains at this point. So I need to just get a tank, take the windmill. So I get that windmill card. So that's a one-off. Like once you have the windmill, you just take it and it's yours. So I just kind of snagged it there. Now that we have enemy contact, he gives me a lot more energy. I'm going to play this. It's going to give me, cancel. Let me see here. I need energy and I need it now. So oil is going to give me a good amount. I don't need any production. So actually engineer is going to give me the most and it's going to defend me against any other attacks. So let's play the diplomat. Let's just see what he gets. I have more options. What options do I have? I have 2 energy. What can I get with 2 energy? Oh, cooldown. Why not? The game's really helpful for that. Let's cool down their tanks. Didn't really have much of an effect. So now I can have a lorry. So it adds a lorry and a combat drone from them, which is not entirely unuseful. Okay, creeper barrage. Here is where it gets interesting. So that creeper barrage shenanigan is going to be a problem for me in a bit because that can, as far as I can tell, stack And that is not going to be great. So we are going to get some more offense on here. Lori, all these things. Can't use my tank. Joke's on you. Wasn't going to use my tank. Right up into it. Okay. Lori. Combat drones. Now I should be able to draw a card. Perfect. Just don't have enough for that. I can get superpower. Rocketeer. That looks pretty good. When this attacks, destroy the lowest cost unit in the enemy's hand. Just destroys it. Wow. EMP, one shot, +3 support. Destroy all cards of cost less than or equal to 6 for both players. Okay. Actually, no, sorry, less than. Greater than or equal to, my goodness. That was a not great. Okay. Aircraft carrier adds a carrier craft if you have 4 production. Draw a carrier craft. Aircraft carrier sounds pretty cool. So let's build superpower. I'm going to back myself up here. You know, that might not have been the best because I had some supports and all this stuff, but yeah.
Moving in formation.
So they took my nation. These guys are going to get rid of those explosives. That's going to cover me. Let's get an aircraft carrier. Let's do it. Interesting. And then we're going to get a medic. And then take not quite everything back. Ooh. See, that is what is annoying. Add a carrier craft if you have 4. Draw a carrier craft. Let's do it. Nice. Not bad. And what else? Let's try Rocketeer. That looks interesting. And Disrupt. Let's disrupt. They just played that, so let's disrupt any tanks they might have. Okay, well. Got rid of, just destroyed their medic. That's pretty cool. I haven't played her yet. Tech race. Everything's getting a little more expensive. 2 add 2. Rocketeer. I could counterfeit. Let's try to counterfeit. What is this thing? After attack, boost this with... So it basically increases its power. Interesting. As you use it. I want to get a fighter. I just need more ability. Right now, EMP. What is this? One shot. Destroy all cards of cost greater than or equal to 6 for both players. So basically, it ruins the technology for most of this stuff. Now, kind of could just take a look at it. That would destroy the creeping barrage. Let's do it. Let's add that to the deck. Get 3. I want to get rid of their creeping barrage. It'll also get rid of the thing. Actually, it won't get rid of the carrier craft, aircraft carrier. But I can't really use it at the moment. Dang, took it. Combat drone. Can't. Oh, I did. Well, just kind of negated that. Yeah. Let's get an engineer in here. He'll help us out. An attack. Take it back. Here's where the tug-of-war element is in full play. Full display right now. Aircraft carrier. They took air. Oh my goodness. See that thing. Yeah, it's a lot of energy. Perfect. Okay. I could add her. I could also add that. So, this is where I'm just trying to figure out what am I aiming at here? I just don't have enough for that. So, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try getting that, and then I'm going to disrupt that fighter if I can. You know, that now that I did that, I'm not so happy with that move, but it is what it is. You know, you make those moves and you're like, that wasn't my best strategy. Boom, draw another card. Rocketeer. Now we can get it though.
Fighter standing by.
Now we can do some damage.
Delivery.
Got rid of their infantry. I was really hoping their only card was the big one.
Prepare for a dogfight.
Nah. Oh my goodness, they have 2. Plus 1 support. Engineering. Windmill. They have a lot of energy right now. So we're just going to grab one of those guys and go heavy in. Oh, dang. Every single time. He has 2 of them. Jeez. Lori, give me a little support here. And I need more. Let's see. I need disrupt. I need jet. So they did have a jet. Perfect. Great. Let's take some land. Now we have EMP. This is going to be interesting. Destroy all cards at cost. I've never played that before. Craft carrier. Let's get that in. And let's try it. EMP. Oh my goodness. Oh, it got rid of all that stuff for me. Was it worth it? They got... Yes, I'm going to say that was a good trade. Might not have been the best trade for me at this point because I have no attack. But it was the trade that was made. So now we kind of have to rebuild our infrastructure a bit. I'm going to steal this bad boy. That was kind of a waste of support, I'll be honest. I kind of just wanted to see what it would do. Fatigue. Okay, so now the fatigue's in, we're going to start losing square or lands as we go. I want to build one of these. I'm going to say stop with the tanks. Oh well. Take some land. Disrupt my engineer, so I get to draw a new one. Ooh, so now we're losing land. Honestly, that's going to work to my advantage as we go. I want a creeping barrage. I'll get a medic as well, why not? Let's attack. That's 1. Let's raid the coal. Oof. So he put his base all the way back here, and he's going to lose it soon. It's going to be interesting. Lori. So it kind of like, if you're taking forever, like this game kind of is taking a while. Let's see, this requires 5. It would just, it's going to like start running down the clock, basically. We're running the timer on you. Let's say cooldown on their tanks. Perfect. So this is kind of a slog fest. We're just kind of punching each other in the face constantly, but no one's really landing that knockout blow. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we're just going to try to finish him off, basically. I have the higher ground. So he lost his nation. He's definitely on his back foot here. So we're just going to get the basic units, maybe engineer or 2. I'm feeling pretty confident about this. Can't use that, but... Okay, this is good. I mean, he definitely gained his ground back. Is it going to be worth it? I don't think so. Let's disrupt him. Yeah, man. So this is where you got to remember what cards they just used. So they just used those 2. I don't know if he's even bought one of those. Oh well. Oh well. Let's go for it. Creeping up. Lori.
One of the fighter clubs.
And he's staying in the fight. Gotta give him that respect. Now I have the max. So that's kind of... Oh well, we're done here. Once you get the max, you can't just add it strategically to your hand, but at this point it doesn't really matter because we just slaughtered them. Best combo, 275. Receive new medal, tech race. Take it that you great bastard. Okay, final mission of the tutorial, nuclear missile. One shot, destroy 5 enemy lands. Pretty intense stuff. Against Bum Rusher. Okay, here is the last battle we're going to have for this gameplay tutorial, demo-ish playthrough. Let's do this. My turn. They kind of just forego it. They didn't grab any big cards. So we got Tech Race. I'm not really used to playing these kind of cards. It's kind of like a wear down your enemy economically card. Not really my cup of tea. So we're just going to get a Lori for this run, and I'm going to get through here. So we have some high ground here. Medic playing through. So want to get to Tanya. Tanya's going to be really important. So Loris are going to be super helpful at the moment. So we're going to grab another one of these. Take the high ground. It's also going to be helpful just to kind of move us forward. They don't give as much production, which is why they're not as good production-wise as gas. I don't really want to do tech race right now. Inform. Scout the enemy's deck, bases, and location. This is a good if you have an extra like energy to use and just want to throw it away. Well, instead of throwing it away, you can just throw it here. We're going to add one more Lori, and that should be enough Loris for us for the moment. Now we're going to get that Diplomat. Use Inform to get the latest enemy intel. Enemy resource cards, such as oil, remain hidden under your Inform. Not at the moment. Boom, boom. We're going to rush them to begin with. Lori. Shall I? Let's do it. Now we have way up here, we're pushing them back. So they've been focusing on building a nation, capturing that, and I've been focusing on rushing them. Now they're going to go a little more offensive. Got it. So you can't really see their first moves. So now my diplomats are basically just going to become a new type of card, so they have like a cooldown effect now. So we're just going to buy some gas. And it automatically gets the intel for us. So what do we have? So their deck looks very similar to ours, but we can't see everything. So we're going to play him, and he's going to become a refuel. Cool. So was it worth it? We'll find out. Oh, they just took away our Lori? Dang. The one time I got like almost all Loris. Well, that's what happens when you go hard on the Lori and they take it away from you. So they probably got intel on us, and he becomes a drone. Combat drone. Cool. Medic. Superpower. Okay, he's building an economic base. I keep on saying he literally could be anything. We're going to build a nation. Actually, not yet. Refuel. Draw cards until you have 5. It's a pretty useful one, actually. Ooh, now we can do a lot of things. I like this. So we can build the fighter. We can't get these tier 3 at the moment. But what I'm going to do, I'll have 6 left, and I can buy 2 Tanyas. Probably. I'm going to put this here. Tanya. Oh, it has a cooldown. No! My stratagem. Foiled. Add an enemy shop card to your shop. It costs 1 energy less. We're going to try to phase out the coal production. Well, you get a little support. I like using Tanya. She's an interesting card to play. Kind of got that personal connection since she's kind of walking me through this. Support. Get rid of this coal card. Add a Tanya, because why not? And then fight him back to the hills. Almost through. We're playing a pretty aggressive early game that may or may not pan out. Like I said, pretty... Oh, cancel that, actually. Helpful game, thanks. Oh, already have a Tanya in here. Do we need another one? Can you have enough? Yes, you absolutely can have more than enough. So, let's see here. I want to get to the fighter. I don't have engineer this time. Actually, superpower would be great. I'm going to go ahead and add another Tanya since we went heavy on the lorries. There's a good chance that she will be useful with the lorries. I'm missing some card slots here. Probably could add them. Let's see if my strategy nips me in the bud. There's some basic muscle in there. Some intel. What is intel? I don't use the intel a lot. Let's see. A lot of this is similar to me. They took my lorry card. And their deck is pretty... Just has 2 basic units right now. So they really went into their economy. Now they're holding fast at that hill. And of course I just grabbed 2 times. Oh, they went for the nuclear. Ah, now I see. You scouted a powerful enemy building. Of course, they put their nuclear way at the back there. So, intel. I could use my intel. So, remember that they have these 2. I'm gonna need more. No thanks. Not at the moment. In the middle of something. Anya's just gonna work her way through. Of course. So they know that I'm playing heavy into that lorry because they can see my hand. I'm gonna get rid of the coal, refuel. Oh, I do get 1 support, luckily enough. So put her in front. And I am going to... Let's see. Should I add another one of her? Should I do a tech race? I haven't done tech races a lot. Let's take a look at what they have going on. So they have 2 of these, 2 of these, 5 of these. Let's do disrupt. Tanks. So we got rid of their tanks. Great. And yeah, let's just give some gas. Cool. Take 3. So they've written strong on a defensive kind of tactic while trying to build up basically their ballistic missiles. Let's add another one of her. Can we break through? Get 3, we get 2, so we get up to here, and I don't think we have enough. Actually, with an extra support, we might. There. Yes, we would take it. Yes, we took the hill. So now can we hold it is the question. No, we cannot. And they've just got their nuclear strike ability. But we have 2 Tanyas and 2 supports, and we're ready to roll. Cool down. Can I stop them? Can I stop it? No, they can only build. This is for building it. Nuclear missile, 1 shot, destroy it. Let me see. Does this work? No. Well, I feel very confident. They might commit war crimes in just a moment. Disruptor, Tanya. They're trying to stop my stratagem. Perfect. Get rid of one of these coals. Make room in the deck. Let's add another one of these. And let's take it. We've really pushed him back here. Oh. They still have claws though. But I think we got him. We got him. The nuclear missile didn't work. Tanya has taken the day. We are winners, gentlemen and ladies. Well done. I've received a new avatar. The T herself. You received a new medal as well. Creeping Barrage.
Well played. Maybe you could get a nice rank.
Maybe I can. Thank you all for joining me. Bronze? What? Just when I think I'm out of the game. I'm going to go ahead and make another video for this so you guys can stick around and find out what we're going to do there. Thank you all for joining me. I am the Common Quester. This is Tuggowar, a fantastic game I just found that just came out on Steam. I highly recommend it. Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye, everyone.